Welcome back to Pihowa Network. Our topic today is about the truth about Africa you were never told. Africa, a continent of stunning landscapes, breathtaking wildlife, and an unparalleled cultural legacy. Yet for too long, mainstream media has painted Africa with a brush of negativity, famine, war, and poverty. But what if we told you there is a whole different story, one that reveals Africa's true greatness? In this video, we are uncovering the mind-blowing facts about Africa that will change the way you see this incredible continent. A continent beyond compare. Africa is massive, with a land area of 30 million square kilometers. It is the second largest continent on Earth. To put that into perspective, Africa is bigger than the United States, China, India, and most of Europe combined. The Sahara Desert alone is larger than the entire continent, USA. Think about that next time someone underestimates Africa's sheer scale. But beyond size, Africa is where it all began. It is the cradle of humankind, the place where the earliest human ancestors evolved. Fossils of our closest relatives, gorillas and chimpanzees, trace their origins to this land. So, whether you are in America, Asia, or Europe, one thing is certain: your story started in Africa, a young and thriving population. Africa is not just big, it is booming. Home to 1.3 billion people. Africa is the second most populated continent, accounting for 17% of the global population. Even more fascinating, over 50% of Africans are under the age of 25, making Africa the youngest continent on Earth. By 2050, the population is expected to double to 2.3 billion. This rising generation is shaping the future. Technology, business, and culture are being redefined at a rapid pace. A tapestry of cultures and languages. With 54 countries and over 3,000 tribes, Africa is the most diverse continent on the planet. This diversity is reflected in its languages. More than 3,000 different languages are spoken across the continent. Some of the most widely spoken include Swahili, Arabic, Hausa, Yoruba, Amharic, Oromo, French, and English. Imagine the depth of history, traditions, and perspectives that thrive within this linguistic mosaic, a heaven for wildlife. Now, let's talk about what makes Africa truly irreplaceable. It is wildlife. The continent is home to the largest population of lions, elephants, rhinos, cheetahs, hyenas, and leopards. It's the only place on Earth where you can see giraffes, zebras, gorillas, hippos, and wild beasts in the wild. More than 25% of the world's bird species are found here, making it a paradise for nature lovers. Spiritual and religious diversity. Religion is deeply embedded in African societies, while Christianity and Islam dominate. Many Africans still embrace traditional spiritual practices that have been passed down for generations. These belief systems often center around nature, ancestors, and the balance of life, offering a perspective that beautifully blends the past with the present. Africa's economic potential. Africa is often portrayed as struggling economically, but here is what they don't tell you. Africa's GDP growth is about the world average at 4%, despite having 17% of the global population. Africa accounts for only 3% of the global GDP, which means there is enormous potential for growth. Agriculture remains the backbone of the economy, employing 65% of Africa's labor force and contributing 32% of the continent's GDP. And let's not forget Africa's rich mineral wealth, holding 30% of the Earth's remaining mineral resources, including over 40% of the world's gold reserves, 60% of the cobalt, and staggering 90% of the platinum reserves. The potential is limitless, and Africa's rise is inevitable. The Africa you didn't know. Africa is not a monolithic land of struggle. It is a dynamic, diverse, and unstoppable force. A land of ancient civilizations, vibrant cultures, breathtaking landscapes, and boundless potential. It is time to shift the narrative. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue to uncover the really Africa together.